Welcome back guys to the Minecraft Military Force. I'm CraftyFoxe, and today we'll be building the Consolidated B-24 Liberator heavy bomber. Now this aircraft was actually the most produced bomber in American military history, with over 18,000 of these built, and they served with the US Army Air Forces, the US Navy, the Royal Air Force, and the Royal Australian Air Force during World War II in every single theater. The one we're building today is the B-24J. Now the J variant, it had an A6 turret on the upper half of the nose as opposed to a full glass cockpit, which you'll see in the B-24D. And this is armed with a lot of 50 caliber M2 Browning machine guns, so they have a pair right here. There's another turret on the roof, and there's actually a retractable lower ball turret right here, which this one's retracted. This one is unretracted, if you can say that. There also are some guns here on the sides for the waist guns. They're on both sides. And there's also a tail gun, which the person who commissioned this video, Fatrock, he said his great grandfather was actually a tail gunner. So this is where he would be sitting right there. Let's take a look at the rest of the aircraft. Now you're wondering why there's actually two of them here. Well, the difference is one has the bomb bays closed like this, and they actually have like some aluminum steel or something right there, while the other one has the bomb bay doors open, and maybe you'll see this in like movies and stuff like that. There's actually a catwalk running along the middle of it, and the inside will be bombs. So I actually have a flying B-24 right over here with the bomb bays open, so you can put like the bombs inside here. I wish this part could be a little bit thinner, but you know, it is Minecraft. And here's what it looks like with the landing gear retracted if you're making a World War II diorama. Now the specific version we're building today is actually the Witchcraft, which is only one of two flyable B-24s that exist today. So the Witchcraft is decorated. It says like Witchcraft right over here, and it says Witchcraft over here, and they put a witch logo right over here. And these buttons are markings to show how many missions this B-24 has been on. Now the real life history behind the Witchcraft is a little bit complicated because this is actually painted to be another B-24. So the one preserved today was actually assigned to the Royal Air Force in India during World War II, later used by the Indian Air Force, and later it was restored in Florida and they repainted it several times. And they had the Witchcraft livery since 2005 based on the real life Witchcraft. They just have like this marking here on the wing, as well as on the rear vertical stabilizers. I put like a creeper banner right here and a big white stripe going across the red, while the inside's the green with like numbers on sides. And here's what it looks like with the sunlight facing the other side. And I also added in this wall over here, they put in like a number right there. And also another detail, they added like Q2. I don't know what that means, but it says it right here. The US Army Air Force logo right there, and pretty much same thing on the other side. The real life version of it, however, has a lot of names written alongside, but I don't think that would look that great in Minecraft. The Witchcraft also has these red engines and yellow on the tips of the propellers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this design. The B-24 was definitely an iconic World War II aircraft. And thanks a lot to Fatrock for commissioning this build and making this video possible, and for his great grandfather for being a tail gunner on this aircraft. I think that's pretty cool. If you guys would like to commission a build for yourself, check out the link in the description if you want to support the channel and make more videos possible, because YouTube does not really pay that much for tutorials. I only get like $2 or $3 unless the video goes viral or something. I have a lot more tutorials on the way, but I do need your support, you know, like the Marauder, the T90M, Leopard tanks, and stuff like that. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be going over this method of making an aircraft. It's totally new tutorial design, and you guys can let me know how this goes. Basically, I'm going to be going over layer by layer. I'll also be giving you like all the measurements and stuff to help you make it, so you know, don't be scared because this is something different. I think this method was actually going to save us a lot of time for tutorials in the future making larger builds. So for the dimensions of this is actually 33 blocks long, and that's the full extent where the gun sticks out all the way, and the wingspan is 51 blocks. So this part is 33 and this part is 51, and it inverted the color every other block like that. Yeah, so to get started here, you know, we're gonna add in above the ground, you know, these two stone slabs hovering above like that, and then we'll add in a black wool, you know, all these blocks for the landing gear, and then there's gonna be 3 stone blocks, and then 8 blocks long of this smooth quartz slab all the way across stone, and then this is where the ball turret underneath is. And then we'll add in, you know, stairs, slab, and the fence, and then trapdoor. Shouldn't be that hard to do. So that's the first layer, really nice and simple. Now the second layer here, I added the stone slab 2 blocks long here, and then stone stairs, going to be angled here. And then this goes all the way across into this last stone block. And I'll add in polished andesite stairs all along the smooth quartz. And then stone stairs here, then 2 stone slab here. And I also added the wheels here on the side, so there's actually a gap of 4 blocks here. And then you will add in the 2x2 wheel and an andesite wall to the side of it, and you do that both sides. Now for layer number 3, we're going to build it up a little more on the nose, so we'll add it in some glass panes, mossy cobblestone wall on the side, and then stone stairs. Do a little 3D effect here. And then for these green terracottas, and then polish andesite slabs here. So this is going to be 3, skip a block in the 4, and then mossy cobblestone wall here in the middle. And to the side, 2 green terracottas here, then polished blackstone brick block on the inside. And the reason for that is for this window here, because if you look underneath, makes it look blacked out. Then 2 mossy cobblestone walls, and then 4 green glass panes, and then adding green terracotta inside of that. And then, dark prismarine slabs 3 blocks long on the edge. And then for the other side, it's a little bit different because over here we'll have this birch button there. And we also do want to have in a birch button underneath here, right in front of the smooth quartz. And this part over here also is different. So, the Witchcraft logo looks like this. We're using a 3D effect for that. And here's what it looks like. And here's what it looks like on top. Now for the landing gear, here's what it looks like. We'll just add in andesite stairs upside down, birch sign to the side of it, and a lever sticking out. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so for the next layer, here we got the start of the A6 turret here. So, add in the chain sticking out like that. Here's what it looks like. And, I don't think this part should be that hard. Then we'll add in the green terracotta, and this could go all the way across to above this green terracotta. Add in some buttons over here. And then we'll add in the US Army Air Force logo here. And moss cobblestone wall. And then we'll add in some green glass panes here. This part is going to be 6 blocks long, and then another green terracotta, and then dark prismarine slab at the edge. Now for the other side, here's what it looks like. It's pretty similar to the other side, not much really different. Then we'll add in some buttons over here, and another one in that window. Alright, so then for the propeller designs, so there's going to be a gap of block over here, so it's like right next to this part here. We'll add in some nether brick slabs and start to build in the bottom of the engine. And we'll have another propeller, so you're going to have 2 blocks here and then go up towards the back a little bit and do this. And this part is a little bit shorter than the other one, so it's just 2 slabs and then iron trap door. For the back part, we'll also get started on that. So there's actually going to be a gap of 4 blocks. So between this and this, it's like 4 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll start to build this part. Nice and simple. It lines up with the middle of that slab right there. Alright, that's pretty much it for that layer. Now for the next layer, we're building even more on top. For the cockpit, here's what it looks like. And then we'll add in that polished blackstone button there, and then skip block here, and then we'll start to build in the wings. And this is a little bit more complicated, but just do it bit by bit. So just build the edge first. Polished blackstone brick slabs. So this part here is 5 blocks long, and then add it right there. And just build it all around. Or trapdoor is 4 blocks long, and then 8 slabs over here. And then this part's gonna be 5 slabs, and then this part's 5 slabs. So you connect this part together, and then you'll start to build in the engines. And here's what it looks like. This is like a polished andesite slab underneath there. And then if you can't use iron trap doors for this, just use birch trap door. And here's what it looks like around for the other one. And pretty much all the engines, they're really quite similar. Here's what it looks like on the other engine. I'll just give you, a 360 view of it just in case, you needed to build it better. And I should also note, like the outer engines, they have this mud brick walls for the number. So I changed that one over there. The other one's just regular. Alright, so then back on this side, let's see if there's anything down here. There's another button here. Got the machine gun sticking out here. And add in some walls in like that. And this glass pane's gonna be 6 blocks long as well. And then here's the back, like that. And we're also building 4 blocks wide on the vertical stabilizers. Now for the side button right there, there's also this thing here, which I changed to a gray glass pane. What else? Another button here, and then some more buttons like that. And that should be pretty much it for that layer. So for the next layer, so for this layer, you know, there's like a little dome here, sea pickle, a little chain, and you know, the cockpit right there. And then we'll add in, you know, green terracotta all the way across the back like that. And this is the part where we're going to connect to the stabilizer here, add in, you know, black banner on the edge. Here's what it looks like. And for the wing part, we'll just add in some trapdoors here, some black carpet on top, and then some polished black stone brick slabs. This part's going to be 6 blocks long, then 3 here, then wrap it, and then add it around the edge like this. Also add in some warp trapdoors here, and then here's what it looks like underneath. There's like a little 2-piece going around like that, just to smooth it out. And then these trapdoors here, the 10 blocks long and then 4 blocks long right there. Now for the other wing, it has the roundel, so it's going to be looking like this. So it's pretty symmetrical besides the roundel part. And here's what it looks like down underneath. And feel free to pause the video if you need some help with that. Alright, so for the next step, we're just building more on top. So this is like little tiny roof details, like, you know, the guns here, you know, a little antenna, and this got line with trapdoor, then 2 blocks here of space, and then 3 blocks of space on top, and some carpets here in the back part area. And then we're making this even taller, add in that black banner right there. And yeah, I don't think there's really that much different here. All right, so for the next layer, you know, just adding in random details, and this is especially where we're going to finish the rear stabilizers. So add in the stairs like that, carpets, and then buttons on the inside part. Shouldn't be that hard to do. All right, and then for the last layer, this is where you got to finish the build pretty much. And pretty much all you're going to do is really make these banners here on the stabilizers. So that's really easy. So these are actually going to be red banners, while this one's actually, you know, a white banner with a red diagonal on the upper half of it. And you just put it like that. And you see right here, this is like a creeper head, so I just add that. And then for the bottom ones, I add it like this. And this is also a white banner, just red on the bottom diagonal like that. And, you know, just have it right there. So this is going to be like 3 like that. And then this part here is just like a regular red banner. And this part here is a white banner. So just pretty much make it so it looks like this. And in real life, this is supposed to say M, but we don't really have the M in Minecraft. Now there's also this variant over here if you do want to have it with the bomb bays open, and also if you want it with the retractable bolter at the bottom, which you can actually use when you're taking off. It's just when you're landing that you have to retract this bolt turret or it's gonna boom. Yeah. And here's what it looks like. I just raised up these polished andesite and I actually changed this to stairs like that, so it gives a little more air inside. Kind of hard to see, but I put in like spruce fence gates for the bombs, but you know, it's only a 1 block gap of space, so not really a lot to work with. But yeah, that's pretty much it on how to make the B-24J in Minecraft. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that like button down below, and thanks a lot to Fatrock for commissioning this build. If you guys do want to support more build tutorials on the channel, consider doing a commission or sponsoring a video.